Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a video from the mountain area in Romania. So that's why you see all this luggage in the back. So sorry for the mess, but I really wanted to show you my new addition to the car, which is a new carbon fiber steering wheel. So in today's video, okay, so now we will be doing the unboxing of this steering wheel. Let's see what's inside. The box came really well secured, and we have some accessories here. We'll have a look at them later. We have two small bags with accessories and la pièce de la résistance. Let me just put this away. So this is the steering wheel. As you can see, it's super nice with some glossy carbon fiber on top and bottom, and here we have perforated Nappa leather, and we also have the steering wheel heating because we have carbon fiber on top and the bottom. Very important, the heating is only on these leather sides, left and right. That's why we have also two wires here that connect to each other, as you can see, and there is one contact that will go to the heating module of the car as well. Yeah, at first sight I like the way it looks, and very important, this is an original Tesla wheel. I'm not sure if you can see the Tesla logo here. So the package comes only with this frame, no airbag, no steering wheel command. This is something that you need to fit yourself, and it also comes with this. I will show you a bit later what this is for, but it's good that we don't have to move it from the current steering wheel. And now looking a bit at what's inside, well, here we have the case for the control module. I think they gave us another case because the control module together with the wiring for the heated steering wheel, which is more than on the original steering wheel, needs to fit here in this part. That's why we have a smaller control box. We'll see this a bit later when we'll be unmounting the wheel. This is for, of course, popping off the airbag cover. This is for also removing the airbag from the steering wheel frame. We'll see that in a bit. And let's see what we have here as well. Okay, super nice. So we have this screw set. This is very useful because this is everything you need to remove the screws from the steering wheel, so the steering wheel commands. And oh, that's nice, we have the hex 10. That's actually the bolt that you need to remove the whole steering wheel from the steering wheel column. So this is the hex 10. So basically we have all the tools that we need to do this removal. All right, so the first step is to open the front, of course, because you need to disable the power of your car. So after you open up the front, you need to open up the door and leave this door open, because after the power is disabled, of course, you won't have access to any of the doors or the front. And keep in mind that if the front closes and the power is off, if you remove the battery, you won't be able to put it back anymore. And now let's go here in the safety menu and hit power off. All right, and let's go and disconnect the battery from the trunk. We need to remove this cap. This is like super easy to remove. It's simply placing with some caps. I'm just gonna put it back because we need it for later. Now there are two steps that you need to do: is disconnect the 16-volt battery and the high voltage harness. So what you need to do is to put this up. Let's make sure that the power is off. I'm just gonna go to the screen. Yep, the power is off. So you lift this up and then slide this to your right. All right, so the battery is now removed. Then you need to disconnect this power harness. You just press this red little thingy on top, then press on this connector, and this one will be released as well. Need to press here. Press on this dark little thingy, and now this one is removed. You probably heard a small sound. That means that the car is officially dead. It's not powered anymore. And pay attention, you really don't want this hood closed. So to make sure that this is not happening, I will put this here, so this hood won't close by accident, because if we close this, we will not be able to put the power back, and it's way more complicated to put it back. And what I'm gonna do, just for precaution, I'm just gonna put a towel here. Actually, I'm gonna put just one more, because I really don't want this to close either. Let's see now. Yeah, it's fine. After you did this, you need to wait for 2 minutes for the current to completely drain from the car, and then you can start removing your airbag safe and sound. For removing the airbag, you need this little thingy that you need to put in the hole here. If you don't have this, this was provided to us by Henshaw. So these are some nice little tools that make your life easier, but of course you can use any kind of screwdriver. And what you need to know is that the secret is to pull this towards you. So this small little thing presses toward the steering wheel, and if it presses toward the steering wheel, it will basically put pressure on a metal thing inside that will pop off the airbag. So we're gonna press it, and as you saw, the airbag popped off on this side. We need to do the same on the other side, so I'm just gonna do the same process. It's literally all right. So now the airbag is popped off, as you can see. All right, and what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna use this small little tool that will allow us to actually remove the airbag. So as you can see, there are two little pins here. On this yellow part is the connector of the airbag. So there are two little pins. What you need to do is to press on these two. So you need to press them in the same time and try to take this out. So it's a bit tricky, but this little tool is super helpful. All right, so now the airbag is popped out. You are probably wondering, why do I have this white cover? Well, I've replaced the original cover with this one, and I made a dedicated video out of it. So you can click now on the top right of the screen, and you will see that video fully. Of course, we need to complete the look of this white cover with our new yoke wheel. Okay, you remember this the thing that I was telling you about? Let me tell you what this thing does when we press it. So the airbag is placed here, here, and here. So there are three clips, and if you press on this one, you see this metal wire here. It basically moves to the left, which unlocks the mechanism, the security mechanism for this one. So that's exactly what I did on both sides. So the airbag popped out. What we need to do next is to remove this bolt, which is a 10mm hex. So you need a 10mm hex to do it. And I highly recommend you to use torque wrench, not for removing, but for sure when you put this back, you need to tighten it as 18 Newton meters. So that's why I'm going to use a torque wrench for both options. Removing the bolt proved to be harder than expected. We had to hammer the bolt and we tried to remove it. I tried together with one of my friends, but unfortunately we were not successful. So we also tried with an impact machine, no luck. So we decided to call an expert.
One eternity later.
Okay, so we officially removed this bolt. It was a pain in the ass, to be honest, but fortunately a mechanic really helped me. And what we did, we also removed that part. It's removed the same way as the airbag, so with this. And now the steering wheel is finally loose. Just need to use a screwdriver and take this out. Okay, and this one as well. So we'll be using a screwdriver and unclip these two, and now you will see that the front part is loose. Okay, so now basically the front part is loose, and it gives us access to these screws, to these little screws that we need to unscrew here. Okay, so we got this one, we got this one, and this one. So it's 4 in total. I'm gonna unscrew this, and we also have a screwdriver here, which the mechanic was nice enough to lend us. Kudos to him. Okay, so now the steering wheel is loose. Once we have this disconnected, we simply need to use this trim tool to detach the trim from the main wheel, from the frame. Okay, now the next step is to unscrew this. And for this you need a 10 Torx. So we need to reach out to the control box. Little control box. Okay, so we have the two steering wheels side by side. This is the one that we just unmounted, and this is the one that we bought, of course. As you can see, the difference is that here we have a single heating wire, while on this one we have two. And why? Because these two sides are separate and they are both heated. Here we have steering wheel heating all around. The good reason for which we do not have heating here is because of this carbon fiber pieces that of course are not heated. And as you can see, the frame is the same because there are two original Tesla steering wheel frames. So yes, the challenge would be to route these wires so it won't conflict with the airbag. So we will probably be routing the wires somewhere here to sort of make the same layout as we have on this one, and I will show you the control box in a bit. We have the steering wheel commands. So this will basically come on top. I just unmounted this from this one, so this will come here. And I wanted to show you a bit what I was explaining before. So this is the original control box that it's attached in screws. I just unmounted the screws here. So this is the original Tesla control box that comes here, but because of this heating wire, we also have, and let me just remove this control box here. Okay, so we also receive from EVBase this smaller one. As you can see, it's really smaller, and I think the main goal for them sending this one in is because on this side you want to fit the control box and as well as some wiring. So that's their main reason for sending this. What I'm gonna do I'm gonna try and see if this one, the original one, fits here with the wiring. If not, we will be using this one. Okay, so now we have the screws removed, we have the control box. So basically we don't need the steering wheel anymore because we just unmounted everything from it. So, and what we need to do, we need to work on this one. We need to remove what's inside here, which is the control box, and put it in a new case. I'm gonna show it to you right away. So this is the new case from the new steering wheel, which is a bit more compact because this one doesn't really fit. So we simply need to remove this small little box to access the control module. There are 2 pins here, and please maneuver this carefully because this is very sensitive, of course, and you don't want to mess it out. Also 2 pins here, 1 here and 1 here. Okay, that's one, and this is the second one. Yeah, and here you have the control box. Make sure there are also 2 things on the side. You see, one is here and one is here. So make sure you, when you are removing the control box, make sure you don't damage it, and carefully put these pins away. Okay, so this is the control box. Sorry, this is the control box. This was the case. This is the new box. All right, I'm gonna do the same process with the clips. And now we need to put the box back in. There is only one way of doing it, so there is no place for, let's say, errors. You need to do it like that. It's the only way it will fit for sure. So this is how it fits perfectly. So we have it here, and we need to carefully fit everything back in. Okay, looks like the control box is into place, so that means that now we can actually attach it to the new steering wheel. Fitted the control box in this control box case, which is the smaller one, the one provided by EV-Base. And what we'll do now, we're gonna fit this case in here. So this is the frame, the original frame, right? So we're gonna fit the controller box case here, and also we'll also be fitting in this area, which is the lower area. We will be fitting also the heating, because as I said, there are 2 cables for the heating. So it's this one coming from the right and this one coming from the left, and they are united together because the heating is separate, and we need to hide it somewhere in the lower part. That's why we need this smaller box, so we can hide the heating cable here, and the steering wheel will be perfectly fine, not bothering the airbag at all. All right, so I wanted to show you how I did the cable management for this one. So basically what I did, I made sure that this area is left clear for the airbag. And as you can see, I hope that you can see it, between this part here and the frame, between the place where you will put the screw and the frame, there is a small space where you can squeeze the cables in. Same on this side. Unfortunately, this part has a lot of cables, so that's the best I could do. I hope it will not interfere with the airbag. Yeah, that's it. I also hidden the heating cable here, and I guess we are good to go. What we will do, we will put the airbag just for the tryout to make sure that the airbag can be removed afterwards, and then of course we will be removing it. It's important to make sure that all this works. So this is the honk actually. So you need to press on this one, you really need to click on them, and also here. This one, it's a bit more difficult, but for sure it needs to click as well, and it does. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the airbag, see if it's a good fit, and then we're gonna put it on the car. So now here we go. We have the airbag. We're gonna fit this cable here, because of course we don't really need it. This is gonna be connected to the steering wheel, and we want to make sure that the airbag is centered and everything comes properly in place. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press it here. Actually, let me just check. Yep, this one is correct. And you also need to fit in these small little pins. These are for the honk, right? So they need to be fitted right in. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna press the airbag in. All right, so it looks like the airbag is pressed in, and it looks like I can also click on this one. So that means then the honk will be working. Okay, so I wanted to explain you a bit how the system works, and how you are actually removing this whole airbag cover, this one. Okay, so let me show you how this works, because I think it's important for everyone to know. What you need to do, there are these little holes left and right, and what these holes do, they are basically used for you to press on this little thingy. So this is a sort of spring, a metallic one, and by pressing on it, yes, you see that this hook pops off. So that means that the airbag is removed on this side. What you need to do, you need to always also do it on the other side. So that's what we're gonna do. If we press here, you see the hook is moving, and the airbag just fell off because it's of course on the other way around. So that's the reason why you need these hooks here, and I think the whole system fell off here. So that's the reason why you need to use this thing that can actually activate these metal thingies. So I'm just gonna put it back. Okay, okay, so it's back, and I'm gonna show it to you also from this perspective. Let me just move this airbag here. So I'm gonna show you what happens when we press on this one. So when we press on this one, we are actually activating this part, and this moves, okay, on the right. And if you press it harder enough, it's gonna also move from the bottom. Okay, you do the same on this side. Okay, so this one moves, and you got yourself the airbag removed. So what's next to do is to fit the screws. Here there are 4 screws. We will be also putting the steering wheel back. I also wanted to show you something. So when you are mounting the steering wheel, you see this little stripe in the middle. Okay, I hope you can see it. I'm just gonna use this to show it to you. So this is the stripe. Okay, and we have the same here on the steering wheel. Okay, so we need to align the steering wheel very well. There is only one position. There is no way you can do it wrong, because there is only one way of putting it in. And what you need to do next is, of course, to put the bolt, which is this one. You need to put it back, and the airbag, and you are set. Okay, time to put back the wheel. As we said, you see this stripe here on the bottom. There is another one on top, and you just need to fit it in, press it thoroughly, and then we will be connecting these. Also, connecting the screws. Here there are 4 of them, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we are good to go. Okay, here we go. We are doing the screwing part. Alright, so we just mounted the wheel, and now what's left to do is to put the airbag back in and okay, and restart the car. For mounting the airbag, it's very important to press on both sides in the same time so the clips will fit in. So we go in 3, 2, 1, and yeah, we are good to go. Alright, so now that we mounted our new steering wheel, it's time to put everything back in reverse order. So first, we're gonna connect these panels. Simply just put it back and you will hear a sound here. Don't worry, it's the normal sound, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna connect it right now. Then this one is in place, and now we'll be connecting the battery. Now it's gonna be the sound. You notice now the car is on power, the battery is back, and as you see, the lights went on. Everything is working. You need to put the cap back as well. This is super easy and simple. You just need to press it here. Yep, all good. Now you are good to go. All right, so the system just restarted. We also, let me check. Yep, we have some errors here. That's because we disconnected the battery, but now everything works properly. So now we will be doing the steering wheel review. Oh my god, come on, check this out. This steering wheel looks really nice. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's basically carbon fiber on top, bottom, and here we have Nappa leather. So yeah, I really like it. I'm just gonna adjust it to my liking, and then we can with this we can also see, yep, if the steering wheel commands work. So they actually do work. So I'm just gonna leave it here, adjust it to my liking, and let me just put it in. Yep, that's good. And now we're gonna test the volume as well. Let me just, yeah, okay, we tested the volume, and what's left to test is of course the honk. That's it. And then I'm just gonna stop this. Actually, I want to test the heating, so we're gonna test the heating as well. I expect this to work as usual. As I said, the heating is only on the sides. Of course, the carbon or something cannot be heated, but yeah, so it already started to be heated here, so it's good. The heating works as well, and yeah, I guess we are good to go. As a first impression, I really like the position here, the fact that you really have some finger place here. You can hold your fingers here, and I really like the fact that it's glossy on top and bottom. I like the fact that I chose, or I kept the white cover. Again, the steering wheel doesn't come with a center cover. The steering wheel, it's only with the frame, and that's it. The center cover, it's your Tesla center cover that you had in the past. In my case, I switched it to another one because I had a yoke before, so I choose to have this center white cover. If you are interested in seeing how you can replace the center cover, have a look on the right side of the screen now. You will see the video that I did especially for this. I like the matte carbon here. It fits well with the glossy one. I didn't want it too glossy, and I think it also fits well with this contrast of the steering wheel with the matte black part. So yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna do some tests with it, see if I get used to it, and I guess we are good. It's already too hot, this steering wheel, so it looks like it's working really good. Too good, to be honest. So I stopped it. So yeah, that was it. Thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, I'll come back with some short impressions after I tested thoroughly. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you liked today's video. As I said, I believe that this steering wheel, it's really nice. I like the shape of it. I like the fact that you can really feel that it's a sporty wheel. I like the fact that it has a perforated Nappa leather on the sides, and what I would change a bit in it, it would be probably the trims, because these are still the original trims, so maybe I will just put some white striping on the trims. But besides that, I like it a lot. Oh, and I will also put the 12 o'clock stripe, the white stripe. I would also fit that on the wheel. But that's it. Honestly, I like it a lot. I like the way it feels, and also the heating is super good, because actually you have two separator wires now for heating, so the sides heat up really well. And without further ado, if you like this video, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you plan to buy a Tesla, don't forget to use my referral code down below. This will give you, at the time of creating this video, $1,000 discount for your new Tesla. And I want to give some shout outs to one of my followers who bought a Tesla with my referral codes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and this motivates me to do new videos. Again, what I will be using these credits for is to buy additional miles. And with these miles, I will be able to do some road trips and also document my journeys with the Tesla. If you plan to buy some Tesla accessories, don't forget to use the referral code down below. Live Feedback will give you up to 25% discount on all the accessories, and I will put the website down below because I partnered up with a lot of companies that produce Tesla accessories, and you can also take advantage of this. For me, it's really a plus, and there are a lot of things that you can tune your Tesla with. So thank you. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'm really excited for what's next.